In this video clip, I will show you how to calculate the exam total mark using the plus sign or sum command in SPSS through using transform function and compute variable. Here in SPSS, I have a data from exam result for 38 students answering 76 question multiple choice question. Each question, the answer from the student for each question is scored as either 0 or 1. 0 stands for wrong answer and 1 stands for the student has answered the or had answered the questions or the question correctly. So we have either 0 or 1, and we want to calculate the total correct answer the student has achieved. So we need to calculate the total mark for each individual student, i.e. we need to add up and combine all the several variable, 76 variable or 76 questions together, and then divide them by 76 and multiply them by 100 to get the total mark achieved. And to do this, we can use two approaches. The first approach is using the plus sign, and the second approach is to use the sum command. And the way to do that is if we click on transform compute variable in this window here, we are going to generate a new target variable, and I'm going to call it the plus because we are going to use the plus sign, plus percentage, as we're going to calculate the percentage or the total mark for the student, each student achieved in the exam. So to do that is to open, click on the bracket symbol here, and then click on the Q1 question 1 and drag it into the inside the bracket, then place after it plus sign, then insert the second and then the third, and so on until you insert the whole 76 question. I have already typed these questions, typed them into Word document and put the sign in between, and I'm going to select, highlight, select, copy, and I'm going to paste them here into this numeric expression by clicking, right clicking, and then left clicking to paste the variables or the questions, the 76 questions in between the brackets. So those questions have to be between the bracket and separated by a plus sign. And then to find out the total mark, we need to divide these added variables for each individual student by using the symbol division. So we need to divide that by 76 as there were 76 questions, and then multiply that by using the multiplication symbol by 100. And in this command numeric expression, the software will add all the scores for each individual student for the 76 question and then divide them by 76 and then multiply them by 100. And if we click on OK, a new variable is generated toward the end with a label plus percentage, showing the percentage obtained or achieved by each individual candidate or student or participant. The second method to calculate the total mark is to again click on transform, click on compute variable, reset this, and we're going to collect that call that target variable the sum percentage, as we are going to use the sum command. So we're going to click on the all in the function group, scroll down to statistical, and then click on the sum command and drag it into the numeric expression. Again, the numeric expression contains the sum command followed by brackets. So we need to enter each question answered by each individual one by one, separated by comma, for the 76 question. And I've already typed these questions from question number 1 to 76 in Word document. So I'm going to highlight, select, copy, and then paste them into the numeric expression box in between the bracket. So I'm going to right click, then left click, so all the questions or the variables have been added in between the bracket with a comma in between. And then to calculate the total mark, we need to divide the scores for these 76. The correct, of course, the computer will calculate the correct scores, as it will add up only 1 and 0 will not be added. So we will divide these by 76, as we have 76 questions, and then we're going to multiply that by 100. And if we click on OK, again a second column, a new column or variable is generated, and the percentage or the total mark is calculated for each individual student. And we can see here that both methods gave the same outcome. So there are two ways to calculate the total mark for each individual student participating in an exam. The first method is using the plus sign, and the second one using the sum command.